To my channel. We are quilters. My name is Lori. Today we are assembling the first block in August. Last week we cut all the pieces for the Sherlock Holmes, The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes novel. Last week the recording of the story was quite lengthy, but the whole story was there. I still think Sherlock was wrong in the end, his idea of what to do. Let me know what you felt about that. Anyway, today we are assembling the 9-inch blocks for this big block. So we need to make 4 corner units, the square and a square, and we need to make one of those with the background and the frame pieces in the corners. And we need to do 4 of the hourglass or star point blocks. Let's sort out some pieces. So we have the corner, and we're making 2 of these. So we have the corner blocks. There should be 8 of them, 4 for each one. 8 for 2 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For those, they go with the 2 background squares because the center is the background. And then I should have outside corners 16. I should have 32 of those little 2-inch to put stitch and flip. And then the last piece I need is the I need the pink that goes in the frame, and half the pieces, which is 8. For 1 pile of star points, and 8 for the other pile of star points, and 8 for the outside edge. And I can flip these around and speed piece like this. So I am going to go assemble all of these, and I will put opposite corners on these, and I will be back to share that with you. So a lot of these blocks, I should say, are all about speed sewing because we speed sewed the pieces together. And now I'm going to actually pin. I'm going to butt those seams up together, and I'm going to pin since I have to start with points, and that way it won't shift. I'm going to pin. So now I have this lovely pile ready to sew and feed through the machine all at one time. And I will remove the pin when I get to it. At the same time, right after I sew these through, I'm going to start with these. And because this is a 2-inch block, I will not be saving those little cutoffs. I will actually be cutting those off because they make a piece that is too small for me to deal with. Yes, believe it or not, there are pieces that are too small for me to deal with. I do have a set of rulers that measures blocks that are down to 1/2 inch, I think, which makes it very small. So I will do opposite corners, and I am not marking these either. I will sew from corner to corner and then cut off the corners. And then after I do 2 opposites, trim, press, and cut, then I will do the final 2 so that I have all the square and a square blocks done. Let's go to the machine and do some speed sewing. So all of these are speed pieced together, and I'm going to make a nice big pile with all the yellow on the top. So the great thing about this block is that you can speed piece all the parts. I am going to press toward the dark, so I'm going to flip these over because the background blue is darker than the yellow, and the pink that I'm using is definitely darker than yellow. So I'm going to press toward the pink or toward the blue to make it easier for the seams to butt up to each other. I'll be right back with those all pressed. Okay. The inside frame pieces are halfway done. You could cut these with a rotary cutter or scissors. And like I said, because the block is a 2-inch block, I am not saving those little pieces this time for bonus half square triangles. I'm going to trim them all off, press them open, and add the other 2 corners. This is a fairly quick block, and because this base block is the right final size, I know that when I'm all done, it should be 3.5 inches, and I can double check if I need to. But it goes pretty quick. Be back. I've been to the iron. These units are now ready to trim to 3.5, and these units are ready for those last 2 squares on the corner. Let me get those done. Now for the final trim work for the little square and a square blocks. Now sometimes these units, the stitch and flip units, have just a little bit of overhang. And I can see, I like this ruler because it has the 1/4 inch seam at each part. So I can center it on there. And I can trim, if I need to, anything that is hanging out where it shouldn't. And it's just some fine little pieces. I mean, look how small those pieces are. But to make it perfect, and it takes just a few seconds, that little bit can make a whole bunch of difference when it comes to the end. So I'm going to check these blocks too and give them a trim if needed. And now, as Marion says, it's time to trim up the quarter square triangles. So let me set this on speed play and let's go. Whee! Just trimming off that little bit makes all the world of difference to make your block accurate and easy to put together. The afternoon sun is streaming in the window. It's getting late in the day. I don't know if you can hear the sizzling of the bacon in the kitchen or not, but oh, it smells so good. I wish I could give you some smell-o-vision. But let's get this block laid out. Start with the centers, and I'm laying out both blocks at the same time. And then I'm going to add the star points and frame pieces. And then the corner pieces. And once this is all laid out, I will assemble it just like any other 9 patch, a row at a time. And I will press the top toward the center, top and bottom toward the center, and I will press the center row out toward the bigger open triangles. Be back in a minute when I have the rows assembled. So I have the rows done, and I want you to notice a few things. When you join the center row, these look awkward because that's your seam allowance for when you join the rows together. And also, when you sew through, I always put this unit up when I'm sewing this so I can see and go right through that point so that I end up with the perfect point there and don't cut too many of them off. Let me sew the last 2 seams for each block, and I'll be back with the final blocks. Here they are, the finished blocks, ready to go into the big block. I do like the way that frame turns out. It adds a little something extra, and the stitch and flip corners look elegant and sort of blend in to let that star shine. I hope you've enjoyed putting together this 9-inch block. Remember that all the directions are available for all the blocks. Same piecing steps, just different size pieces of scraps. I hope you've enjoyed putting this together, and I will see you on Friday for Blabfest. Bye.